In the state of North Carolina, the public is guaranteed a right to the beach from the mean high tide line to the water. Now, the way towns control this is how people can access that mean high tide line. We're going to take a look at a few different ways that the towns along the Outer Banks handle dealing with beach access. Here in Currituck, you have a couple of different options. This is going to be up in your Corolla beaches. You have the four-wheel drive access. You have public accesses like this one here at Shad Street that provide public parking, and your individual neighborhoods also will provide beach accesses for most of them. Obviously, every oceanfront home is going to have their own direct access, but it's pretty important to know that when you're purchasing a property here, whether or not the neighborhood you live in allows you to have direct access to the beach. Moving a bit south, we head to Duck. Duck probably has the most restrictive of beach access rules anywhere along the Outer Banks. First off, there's no actual deeded public access to any of the beaches here in Duck. While the beach is still public from the mean high tide line and below, the way Duck controls their beach access is by using the walkovers on the dunes. All of these are generally controlled by their homeowners association. Some neighborhoods offer ocean to sound access, so homes on the other side of the road have access to the beach, while others only allow access on the ocean side because the association only exists on the ocean side. Here is going to be one of the most difficult places and one of the most important when it comes to knowing how the beach is accessed if you're purchasing a home in Duck. Welcome to Southern Shores. Southern Shores handles their beach access a little bit differently. They do offer public accesses, but in order to control who can access these public accesses, they use parking enforcement. So you are required to have a town permit to be able to use the parking spaces in order to access the public accesses here. Individual neighborhoods will have their own separate accesses, and you'll even find accesses in random places along Ocean Boulevard. But the real limitation here in Southern Shores is going to be finding the parking to be able to get across the access and having the correct permit to be able to park there. You will get fined and towed. I don't have a permit, so I need to go hop in my car before I get towed. Hey, we're now here in Kill Devil Hills, Kitty Hawk, Nags Head area. In these towns, for about 95% of it, you're gonna have a ton of different options for beach access. It's all public. It's gonna range from places with tons of infrastructure, with big parking, showers, bathrooms, whether that be portable or actual physical built infrastructure, handicap access. They're like every couple blocks, except for in a few areas. So you're gonna deal with the historic cottage district in Nags Head that has no open beach access throughout the district. In fact, even the homes on the other side of the road don't have any deeded access to access the beach. Only the homes on the oceanfront do. After that, the only other difference in access is on the very southern end of Nags Head. In South Nags Head, you have the very first ramp that's part of the National Park Service for beach access there. And that's a whole different system. But as it goes for town, this is pretty much what it all looks like. There's tons of different beach access options. There are options for people who are handicapped. There's options for just even small little hopovers on the dune. There's side street parking. If you are parking on the side of the street, make sure your tires are always off the road. You will get towed or get a ticket if your tires are on the road. But beyond that, when you're looking to purchase a property here, the cost of these properties and the amount of money that they can make when it comes to rentals really does vary on how close they are to an access or how far away they are from the beach, because a lot of people don't want to walk. So the closer you can get them to the beach, the more rental income you can make on it, or the better experience you personally can have. But if you want to walk, you can save some money and you can just get a couple lots off or a couple sections off, and you can get a great house with easy access, but you might just have to take a little short of a walk. If you have any other questions, feel free to hit us up, obxislandguys.com.